Yo, let me tell you something. Butter bread is probably one of my favorite breads to make, and the best part is it's super easy. It's soft, buttery, and in this video we're making a butter bread recipe you'll never forget. Butter bread brings back memories I'll never forget. There's nothing like fresh bread from the bakery to start your day, but this time, the bakery is coming to your kitchen. Let's jump into the recipe. We're starting off by blooming the yeast. Now this might seem like a small step, but it's important. And trust me, we want that bread to rise nice and fluffy. In a measuring cup, I'm mixing together 120 grams of water, 100 grams of evaporated milk, and 100 grams of heavy cream. This mixture adds richness, moisture, and tender texture to our bread. Warm that mixture to about 100 to 110 degrees Fahrenheit. If it's too hot, it'll kill the yeast. Too cold, the yeast stays asleep. We need that perfect temperature to wake it up. Once it's warm, add 10 grams of organic cane sugar. Mix it in a little bit, then add 10 grams of active dry yeast. Take your time, stir everything together, cover it with saran wrap, and let it sit for about 10 minutes. Yo, you'll know it's ready when you see foam and smell like yeasty bread-like smell. That's when I start getting excited because I know what's coming. Real quick, everything is in grams because baking is all about getting it just right. If you don't have a kitchen scale, grab one. I put the link to mine in the description. Now for the dry ingredients. In a big mixing bowl, add 500 grams of organic bread flour, 30 grams of organic cane sugar, and 10 grams of fine sea salt. Take your time and mix it for a little bit. At this point, I'm adding 70 grams of good quality softened butter. And listen, don't play yourself with cheap butter. Get the good stuff. Butter brings a nice richness to your bread. Rub the butter into the flour with your hands and make sure it's well distributed. Do this until it feels like soft sand. Once the butter is worked in, pour in the bloom yeast mix and start mixing it all together. Get your hands in there and feel the dough coming together. Keep kneading until your dough turns smooth and soft. It might take a few minutes, but be patient. You'll feel it change from rough and shaggy to stretchy and smooth. That's when you know it's ready. Once the dough is smooth, drop it into a bowl, cover it up, and let it rest for about an hour and a half, or until it doubles in size. After 1.5 hours, man, look at this beauty. It doubled in size and looks real nice. Now here's where the real fun starts. Punch that dough down to let out the air, then lightly flour your surface. Take the dough out and cut it into 2 even pieces right around 470 grams. We're going to pre-shape our dough first. Take one piece, press it flat with your fingers to degas it, and pull the edges into the center to make a round circle. Pre-shaping builds nice tension and makes it easier for final shaping. Flip it over and pull it towards you on the counter to tighten it up. Turn, pull, repeat. Now repeat the same steps with the second piece. Watch closely as I go through it again. Press it down with your fingers to flatten, fold the edges into the center, flip it over, then pull it towards you to build that tension. Just take your time with it. Now let them rest for about 15 minutes before final shaping. After 15 minutes, now it's time to start rolling it. Flip it over and gently press with your fingers to let out all the gas. Pull each side of your dough to make an oval shape. Start at the top and roll the dough away from you. Keep it nice and tight as you go. With each roll, tuck it in a little bit to build tension. Once it's rolled up, pinch the seams. Use your palm end fingers to gently stretch and shape it into a log about 1 foot long. Start in the middle and work your way out to keep the shape even. By now your hands should know what to do, so focus on keeping the shape nice and tight. Press it gently to release the gas. Grab each side and make an oval shape. And take your time rolling and tucking it, making sure it's nice and tight. Run the dough through your palm and fingers to extend it to about 1 foot long. Just like this. Place both loaves seam side down on the baking pan, cover it and let it rest for about 30 minutes. A little trick, set the pan on the stove top while the oven is preheating. The heat from the oven helps the dough rise faster. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. After 30 minutes, they're nice and puffed up and ready for baking. Once the loaves are ready and your oven is hot, bake them for 25 minutes. After 25 minutes, the top should be golden brown and your kitchen should smell amazing, just like a nice bakery. And just like that, you got some nice butter bread. This right here brings me straight back to being a kid standing in line in the bakery, man. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and always remember, where there is a will, there's a way. Peace.